Is this natural? What? How did... I would have sworn that was chlorine like 2 seconds ago. Was I... Oh, no, there's the chlorine. Okay, I found it. It's over here. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Oxygen Not Included, where surprisingly not everyone is dead yet. I'm having another look at my power again. So let's see what I did the last time. I've got a little sort of bypass operation here that we conducted the last time, where now the natural gas generator goes into a transformer and a battery, and this is now powering the pump that pumps the natural gas to the natural gas generator. Did all of that without any interruption in service, so now this is just a loop where I don't need something else to be powering the natural gas pump. So that's all good, but none of this has power now because I broke that connection. So I need to get these two things wired back up. Actually, do I really need this pump down here at the moment? Show me my plumbing, please. So this is going up here, over here. Yeah, I've really kind of deconstructed a lot of this. I don't think we need this pump going anymore. We can basically just turn this off. Come out of all of this, just temporarily disable that, and then I'll think about it later. Go back to my power, please. So that doesn't need power, but the metal refinery still needs some power. So I could feed from the transformer. I could repower the metal refinery. That would be a thing I could do. So bring this from the transformer, from the natural gas Whoozy McWhat's-it here, to the transformer, out of that, not directly from this, because I think that would create a power loop. I'm pretty sure it would. So just for safety, let's get, and it's coming out of a transformer, so I should just need the regular wire come out of the transformer. And then I know this is kind of a weird way to take it, but I'm going to put a wall up there in a sec. And then over to this. And that should just power the metal refinery and the pump that I've just turned off. Now does that... Oh, that feeds back into the transformer, though. That is another power loop. Okay, that's fine. Let's deconstruct this. I've turned the machine off anyway, so let's just deconstruct all of that. And, you know what, go ahead and deconstruct all of this. And, for that matter, this. Don't really need it there, and that. Now this will just power the metal refinery, if I've done that correctly, which I probably haven't. But, just in case I have, that will just power the metal refinery and nothing else until I find something for it to power. Oh, you guys can actually be deconstructed. Thank you. Just go ahead and deconstruct yourselves. I thought I did that the last time. Trying to move all of our raw materials over in this direction. We did rescue Meep at the end of the last video. Meep had gotten himself stuck. I did get Meep out of there. Somebody pointed out, and I see it now, looks like there's a little tiny bit of polluted water in the fresh water supply. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. Probably something happened up here that dripped some polluted water in there. That's not great. What is your problem? No seeds. Really? Okay, I must not have clicked this properly when I was building the new farm. That's fine. I do actually have a light up there, so I could put this one blossom seed that I've got in there. Oh no, not the fungal spores. Not the fungal spores. Those are not going to grow there. And that. Okay. Oh, I still didn't do that one properly. Okay, there we go. Now everything is planted in there. The second mini farm is up and running. We do have a bit of a food shortage right now, but we'll learn to cope with that. And then the other farm is kind of doing its thing over here. What's your problem? Pressure. Oh dear. I don't want to conquer air pressure right now. I'm having a big problem with electricity. So if you could just kind of figure it out for yourself, that'd be great. I'd appreciate that. Pretty sure all the bedrooms are done. Teensy tiny problem with chlorine gas over here. Teensy itsy bitsy problem with the old chlorine gas in this direction. What I don't know is if chlorine gas rises, sinks, or stays where it is. Because I can pump this out of here. I'm very sorry, Lindsay. But you kind of did that to yourself. You're the one who entombed yourself underneath somebody's bedroom. It's not on me, this one. It's not on me. I don't know where the chlorine gas is going to go. I can pump it out of here. I know how to do that. I just don't know where to pump it from. Because my initial idea is to pump it out from down here. What do you mean unreachable build? What are you talking about? You got a ladder right there. Is the ladder not long enough? Somebody uproot that, please. People are having issues with this unreachable build that I don't really believe is unreachable. There, does that help? Oh, you can't. I see what the problem is. I see what you're doing here. Yeah, you can't make it through that little gap because that little gap is too small. Okay, that's fine. We'll uproot this thing. Everything will be 100% fine later at some point. And I'd probably better build them a ladder there in case they can't reach parts of that. And actually, kids, if you've got a ladder up there, you may as well dig out a bunch of this stuff. No reason for it to be sitting there. I notice you can't get to this either. Let me build up a ladder for you there. That should help with that nonsense. Okay. You're still saying you do. I know you don't have power. Why are you saying you don't have power? Let me look at that one more time. Okay, all those connections are broken. That's fine. That's actually fine. I don't even really need this transformer anymore, do I? I've got it transformed up here. Transformers are happening. Decepticons, they're all going on up here. No, I don't even think I need this. I'm going to break this down, I think. It's not connected to anything, so it can't possibly be a problem to connect it down. Let me go back to my chlorine gas issue. Oh, is this natural gas? Oh, okay. Is this natural? What? How did... I would have sworn that was chlorine like 2 seconds ago. Was I... Oh, no, there's the chlorine. Okay, I found it. It's over here. The chlorine is over here. I found it. How do I get you? I mean, I know how to get you out of here. I just don't know where to get you out of there from. All right, we're gonna try some things. I noticed they've already dealt with the issues down there. So let's get here's my weird plan. I'm just gonna get some tiles going there. You probably actually can't even get over there. And let me make sure these are actually the mesh tiles here in case I need stuff to sink. So you'll be able to get over there, up there, and then build that. And then on top of that, I want a gas pump here. Yes, I do. Okay. Now, how the heck am I going to power this? Where have I got power these days that I can use? Oy, okay. I'm going to broadly ignore all of this power because it's probably all wrong. It's probably everything is wrong here. Although it is all nice and white and safe. Do I want to just run something over there? Is that a safe thing for me to be doing? I don't know. Where's safer power that I'm a little bit more confident in? Up here, really. Up here. So if I took... Ooh, there's a light coming from there. That's coming over to here. Why are you saying pump blocked? Go to my plumbing, please. What's your problem? No, you're fine. You're totally fine. You're totally fine. Somebody in the comments did point out what the issue was probably going on over here with my blocked pipe. Go to ventilation. Is that the one I want? Yeah, ventilation. Yeah, so the blocked pipe over here. Somebody had piped up in the comments, blocked pipe. See what I did there? And said probably what it was, the thing's just full. It's got all the natural gas that it needs. So it's just kind of stuck until it needs more natural gas. So hopefully that's not a big deal. It'll just take more when it needs it. Back to power. I need to get... Oh, you're already here. Oh, cool. That went up quickly. Well, if I... And how are they going to get to it, first of all? Okay. I'm just going to try. Part of the problem... Here's part of the problem. Here's a little behind the scenes with Dave. Part of the problem for this is I only play this save file basically once a week when I record it. So I don't really remember what I was doing the last time I was here and what's good and what isn't. I mean, going through the comments is good. That's helpful. But I don't necessarily remember, like, what was I doing the last time I was here? Because I put a lot of different games on the channel, and I play a lot of different games all week. And then there's games I play in the small moments that are my own time to play games. So, long story short, I don't really remember what I was doing. But hopefully that power is acceptable to plug in there. Now I'm going to need to get that chlorine out of here. So I'm going to need a gas pipe. Okay. Where am I going to put it? First of all, let's think about that. Where am I going to put this chlorine gas. I should bring it all the way over here into the unused area. That is not the stupidest idea I've ever had. So you are going to come out here and go up here. And then you're going to come along here. This is going to be a long... Actually, it won't be that long. I can pump it out right here. Okay, I've got a sort of a plan. I'm going to build you some tiles over there so you can do the things that I need you to do. But now I need a gas filter to come like this. There's the input. Okay, and more gas pipes. This is going to be... Well, it doesn't really matter because this is all basically going to be unused space. I just deconstructed everything here too. That's kind of annoying. But here we are. It's happening. I suppose I could have vented it down here, but I'm not. So this is going to come up here and up here, and this one can come... I don't really care, honestly. In fact, do I even really need all of this? Hang on. Just today, do I actually need to... No, cancel that, please. Can't cancel that. Just go away. I want you to be canceled. Thank you. Just for today, do I actually need to separate these? Because my goal is just to get this out of here. Just to make it go away. So I don't really care what I'm venting out of there. I'm honestly not sure. I feel I should do the separator thing and get the chlorine out. Let's see how it works. I'm just going to see how it works, just for giggles. I'm just going to see how it works. So just throw a gas vent on there. Call me when you're done. Okay, so my plan for uninterrupted service here has kind of come to a crashing halt in that the battery's dry. So the battery's dry, that means it's not powering the pump. That means the pump is not feeding gas to the natural gas generator, etc., etc., etc. So everything here is out of power. Right. How am I going to go about correcting this? This has got power. Where are you coming from? Oh, you're coming from a battery that is also about to run dry. Super. And you have run dry. Okay. Neat. So nothing at all has power now. I really just want to destroy the entire base and start all over again. And I'm not kidding. Just literally deconstruct everything that is on the map and start from scratch. I won't, because I think my colonists will be dead long before then. But I'm not hating that idea. All right, how do I deal with you? I see where people are going in the comments about just basically going all hamster wheels. It's actually just an easier way of doing it. It just sucks up so much colonist time for them to do all this. Now you're going to hop over to the hamster wheel and get some stuff going. There we go. This just fired up again. Excellent. So now are you... Okay, you have power. What do you mean no power wire connected? Oh, are you not quite done? Are you not quite done with the power? No, you've got it. You figured it out. Okay, super. Magnificent. Did you figure out my my pipes? No, you've got a few left of those to connect. That's okay. We'll deal with that. Go back to power. We may be looking at the screen for a long time. It may be black, white, purple, and white again for quite a while. So let's all try to learn to cope with that information. Okay, if I wanted to put a hamster wheel up, how would I go about doing that? I could put one, say... I could just reconnect this into this. But then I think I'm back to square one with just sucking at doing electricity in this game, which I really do. I get it. And I've read the comments many, many times, and it's challenging to me. My brain is very tiny. You have to understand. It's very, very tiny. The size of a walnut, really. It can only hold microcosmic points of information at any given point. So this is back up and running. I'm happy about that. I'm not so happy over here because my plan, which seemed like a good idea at the time, has come crashing to a halt because the battery ran dry. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if I broke this connection deliberately or if I had any kind of plan or if I broke it accidentally, but I'm going to reconnect that because this is no longer powered. Although I feel it should have been. But it apparently wasn't. Okay, back to this. I'm still here. I'm still over here. What I really need to power is the pump. The pump is the issue here. Show me electrical whoozy McWhatsits here. Show me things that have to do with electricity. The regular wire bridge, if I were to put that up there, and then I brought, come back to me, and then I brought this over to here, and this to here, and brought this, I would like to get it out of this area, if at all humanly possible, over to there. And then I put a hamster wheel up, like that. And then tied that in, like that. Okay, now that that's done, I should probably break this connection, because I may have created a power loop. Maybe, let's see, it's going to come from the hamster wheel, it's going to go over here, into the transformer, into the battery. Is there any reason I don't have wire going down there? Probably because I thought I was going to create a power loop. Sounds like something I do. So it's going to, once again, power the pump. And then the pump will feed natural gas to the natural gas generator. I'll see how that goes. It's sacrificing a duplicant to run the hamster wheel. But here we are. Also, I should just probably flat out put up way more batteries so they don't keep running dry. I'm going to do that. Show me, where's like the mega batteries? There we go. Just give me some jumbo batteries right here and tie those in, please. So there and there. Okay, this is all happening, and now you are once again pumping into, wrong element. What do you mean wrong element? What do you mean wrong element? What do you think you're pumping? Show me. Why do you think you're pumping the wrong element? You shouldn't be. You should be going right up here with whatever is extra. Yeah, you've got, hang on, pause it. No, I'm not. I don't have this one. I'm not sure what's going on. Nothing has changed here. Nothing has changed. It's pumping from here. It's separating out the natural gas, which is going up into the natural gas generator. And then whatever is left over goes in here, out here, along with whatever was going out through here. And it should all just be going up there. This is a sealed room. Why do you think there's anything in here? You got polluted oxygen. You have no natural gas. I don't see any natural gas in here. Huh. Are you out? Are you out of natural gas? Do these things run out? Is that part of the problem here? That might be part of the entire problem. Maybe we just run out of natural gas. No, that was polluted oxygen. I don't see any more. Okay. I didn't know those ran out. Well, that just puts a whole... Pause it again. That puts a whole completely different spin on this. Then I don't need any of this. All of this can just go away if we're out of natural gas. First of all, turn that off, because we're just going to spend all of our time and resources trying to repair that. So just don't even bother. And turn this guy off, too. I'm just going to let that sit for a bit and see if natural gas comes back to live in there. Or if indeed you just run out of it at some point. I suppose it is finite. I just didn't think it would be that finite. So the gas pump down here is doing its thing. It seems like there's less chlorine gas in here than there used to be. It really does. I think that's having a positive effect. And there goes the chlorine gas. So it is doing what I'm asking it to do. I just don't know if I really need to separate it into something else. I suppose, let me look at you for a sec. If I did separate you, I suppose I could just pump the chlorine out of there, and then whatever's left over, just have it vent right back into where it was. I don't know. I'm gonna low prioritize that one in my very tiny brain, because it is at least getting some of the chlorine out of here, which is what I want, because these are actual bedrooms. So, we probably don't want to be poisoning those people. That's generally bad. How are we doing on the new storage, by the way? Something very light and easy I can deal with. Yeah, we are bringing everything over here. That's cool. I'll set up one or two more just for giggles. So storage bin, yeah, have a bunch of these. And do I want a liquid reservoir? Resources left on the floor become debris, and lower decor when not put away. Sure. Sure, stores the solid... Oh, sorry, I'm looking at storage bin. Stores any liquid piped into it. Okay. Has an intake and an outtake. Why do I want an outtake? It's a reservoir. I don't want it going out. Well, brand new day in the colony and no natural gas. Maybe we just used it all up. I guess we kind of did. So, I'm gonna give that like maybe one more in-game day. I totally understand there's natural gas right here, but that's gonna be an extremely finite amount. I don't want to get a whole setup of the gas pump and all of that nonsense over here. I suppose it really wouldn't be that bad of a setup. But then to what end? To power this for a little bit more? And this isn't even powering anything except for the metal refinery right now. I'm kind of the opinion that almost everything to the left of the bathroom is largely useless right now. Largely useless. I'm sure there's batteries and stuff. That's all cool. But I think instead of that, I would rather see... Show me my power again. I'd rather see a bank of batteries that we could be using. Especially maybe tapping off of the hydrogen generator. Because that generates power sporadically as we have hydrogen. Be a real good idea if we just stored the bejesus out of that. So let's see. It goes from... Yeah, the generator to a battery. I could swing that around through a transformer. And that's the output. And then... No, wait a minute. No, input. And then... I think I've done this transformer wrong. I recall someone in the comments saying the top is the in and the bottom is the out. Although it does seem to be working. So I'm not sure of anything at all, really. I mean, it could just be working another way. It could be working from the hamster wheel. I may have just completely bungled the transformer. Show me another transformer. Yeah, this is going in at the top, out at the bottom. I think I've bungled this. Nobody is surprised. That is not news. So I need this to go in at the top and then out at the bottom. Okay. How am I going to make that happen? I'm just going to deconstruct some things for right now until I figure out how to make that happen. And in the meantime, what I'd like, come out of all of this. Oh God, you guys are moving quick. Okay, not that quick, guys. I know we don't have anything else to do around here. I get it. But if you could put some tiles up over there and then dig out pretty much whatever you can reach there. What is that? Is that aluminum? Oh yeah, if you guys could get that, that'd be good. Can always use some more of that. No worries there. So get out all of that, and then I need to go back to my power. Now, generator to battery. Battery. Okay, hang on. Battery, come around here. Except not with that wire. Because we're not going through a transformer here. So go with the heavy watt wire for this. Come down here. Oh, right. You can't go through tiles. I forgot. God, that's a pain in the neck. Let's go with, where's my heavy watt joint plate? Get that to go. Would you kindly live like that? You would. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You can go to there. You can now come up to here, and then I need another heavy watt plate to go like that. Okay, so far so good. Now, I want batteries. Lots of them. To go here, 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 and here. And then heavy watt to run right through here into the transformer, and that's at the top, so that's the right way for that to be going. Pretty sure, reasonably confident about that. And then from there, over into here. That may or may not be correct. But it might be. Now see, this one's strained over here. I just saw a strained flash. Do I, in fact, want that to come in a different direction? Yeah, because now I think I've created a power loop again. Okay, cancel all of that. Well, just mostly that one. Cancel all of that. you come, give me the regular wire bridge, please. Regular wire bridge, a go-go, to go from here over to here. I'm not 100% sure you can build all of that, but we'll kind of figure that out as we go along. Why don't you have just a bit of a ladder here, just in case you can't. Now, while they're getting on with all of that, we can look at some new printables. No real plans to get a new colonist. I think we're fine with that. Bristleberries might be nice. Yeah, bristleberries. That might be delightful. Yeah, Ruby, Mima, I'm sure you're fine people. I'm really sure you are. Actually, you're not that great. You can't do any building errands. Yeah, sure. Take some bristleberries. Why not? Why not? Speaking of food, where's my grill these days? It's somewhere around here. I'm reasonably confident of that I've... there it is. I see it. Okay. Are you doing things? Yeah, you're doing pickled meal all the time. Bristleberry. Well, we did just get some bristleberry. See if we can make any of those. Do that. Anything else we could be making? Omelet requires eggs. That's how omelets work. Okay. That's all fine. I should probably schedule some actual research. We haven't done that in ages because we've been so focused on tearing everything apart and starting all over again. What am I going to go for these days? What is that? A mechanical surfboard? Maybe not. Maybe not today, kids. Liquid tuning. Oh, God, this is just very, very complicated for me. We're not doing anything that requires sensors or on-offs. I don't do well with that. Radiant liquid pipe carries liquid allowing extreme temperature exchange with the surrounding environment. So that's like a heating pipe almost. Huh. Okay, think about that. A fan, all right, making cool, insulated tile, a space heater. Okay. Well, I did have a couple of colonists complaining it was a little chilly. So maybe that's something we want to get into. We'll see. All right. Any natural gas being generated? No. No, I think we've tapped it out, I guess. I think it's done over there. Which means I need very little of what is going on over here. Very little. No, I don't need any of this. Oh, look at that. I was constructing some sort of pit down here that I never finished. Huh. That's fine. That's all fine. Everything's 100% fine. Everything is 100% fine. So if I don't need that, I see you don't have power. Have I? I probably bumped. Yeah, it's all strained now. Oh, no, it's inactive. I'm sorry, it's inactive. Okay. I've probably bungled this again. Yeah, maybe not. There's a couple of sections of pipe they haven't replaced yet, so I'm just going to wait for them to finish that and see if that all kind of works itself out. I did disconnect some things to make all of that happen. All right, we'll just sit on that. I'm going to start tearing many, many things down. Many things. Like pretty much all of this. So let's start some deconstruction, kids. I don't really think we need a lot of this. The best I'm going to leave up for you guys is mostly the ladders so you can get around, and anything else that I can think of so you don't get yourself stuck, because you do have a propensity for doing that, now don't you? It's a common thing that happens around here. So all of this can reclaim a lot of these materials. I am going to get rid of... Wait. Back that up a sec, Dave. Hang on. Let's look at your plumbing again. Where are things going? Okay, so you're liquid pipe, and you are pumping out what? You've got the clean water in there. So okay, don't deconstruct that, because you were in charge of the clean water for the bathrooms. How are you powered? Where are you getting power from? Is it over here? Because if it's over here, that's fine. It is over here. So you're not connected to the old grid over here. Okay, so don't deconstruct you, because you're actually in charge of something pretty important. But all of that can go. All of that can go. All of this can go. Although I don't have a pitcher pump anywhere else. Oh, these are pretty colors when you put natural gas and chlorine water together. Chlorine water, chlorine gas, natural gas. Oh, these are delightful. It's very rainbowy over here. I like that. It's going to kill people, but I like it. I like it. All right, deconstruct all of this. We're just going to start slowly moving right and figuring out what we can deconstruct in the meantime. Show me my power one more time. Okay, so this hamster wheel and these batteries are not connected to this part of the grid. Super. There's the pump wire. I could get rid of everything to the left of this without interrupting service to that pump. Okay, cool. Good. We're going to do that. I know I need some of these things. I'm aware of that, but I can replace a lot of these. These can be put back somewhere else. Okay, yeah, get rid of all of that. And you know what? Get rid of all of this. That should also not be an interruption in service. Get rid of all of that. Let me check that one more time. That should still not be an interruption in service. That should be 100% fine. Now, we're losing a bit of food, too, because the refrigerator has been without power for a little bit, but we're all going to learn to cope with that information. It's going to be fine. How are we doing over here? Oh, I think you're actually just finishing that up now. Yeah, you just got these 2 bits here to do. You're struggling to probably find some metal ore like that. Can we kind of yellow alert these kids? No, don't yellow alert the polluted oxygen. I'm sure that's fine. Mostly this. No, not the dirt, not the jumbo battery, the heavy watt wire. Can we kind of get on those sooner rather than later, please? How's my clean water coming? I'm going to need to pump that. I really need to re-sieve this. So I need to pump this clean water through a sieve to get this polluted water out. And then keep it going. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking first off the bat, put some tiles there, because I have some digging for you guys to be doing. Get anything out of there that you possibly can. And then I'm thinking a system of 1 water sieve. Is that what it's called? I don't really remember. Is that in plumbing? No, that's in refinement. Refinement, yes. Water sieve, yeah. I'm thinking a sieve here, in which I would pump both this water and this dirty water. We don't actually have any of it yet. We're still accumulating that. But I could set it up. I could get it ready to go through the water sieve and then straight back into the clean water. That's my idea. Straight back into the clean water. So it would just be a constant cycle, just really to get this polluted water out of here. But it probably won't hurt to put clean water through a sieve. It's just going to clean it up more, I guess, because I am told that clean water is not 100% clean. So it's not going to hurt us to... Okay, you're back up and running. It's not going to hurt us to clean it up again. Nobody's going to complain about better water. The fridge is back on and running. Good. Put any food in there that you want. That's fine. Okay, back to power. Strained. Okay. Why? Because you are running through a transformer. You're definitely running through a transformer. I can see it right there. Okay. I'm not 100% sure what to do about that. Maybe I take some of these things off the circuit and repower them in another way. That might be an idea. I mean, it's not overloaded, but it's strained. Okay. First things first, don't put anything else on that circuit. Just don't push it more than you have to. Mostly, I just want these batteries to all fill up. That would be my goal. I like batteries. They hold power. Yeah, it's looking pretty barren over here. We have pretty much taken everything apart. Actually, no reason we can't deconstruct some of that. That can get out of here. I could deconstruct this whole thing, but there's no specific reason to. It's just tiles and a door. I can learn. Maybe someday natural gas will come back and we can do it all again. Oh, deconstruct that. Get all that out of there. I think I'll probably just leave up the tiles and the ladders just so they can move around here if they need to. Are these batteries actually literally connected to anything? No, they're not. While you're here, while I happen to be in electrical mode, deconstruct all of those wires. Definitely that heavy watt. We can reclaim some of those materials. That would be nice. All of that. Yeah, get all of that out of there. Anything else kicking around here, get that out of here. And that little dot. Get all the dots out of here. I don't want to see any dots anymore. And then deconstruct this over here. Okay. This may be something. I don't know what, but this may be something. How are we doing on the chlorine gas over here? Looking much better. Looking much, much better over here. Okay. So, get out of that. No, get out of that. This is just regular old oxygen now, so you don't really need to be working. You've kind of done your job. I'm going to disable you for right now. If chlorine comes back, we'll turn you back on. But that's one less thing drawing power, which is good. I could kind of do the same scenario over here and just pump everything out over here. That's not the worst idea in the world I've ever had. I mean, all the pipes are already ready to go. Show me my ventilation. I could set up a pump like right here by the graves or something and pump straight up and then deconstruct all of this. I kind of like that idea. I'm gonna start to put that into production. Yes, I am. Okay, no, I'm definitely doing that. What do I want? Ventilation. Gas pump. How about right there? Do I have nearby power that I can tap into? I actually do. You're running off of a hamster wheel. So I could plug you... Even if it's strained, it's actually not even going to be on for that long. I think it only took about 3 game days to gut that chlorine. And then I need ventilation, gas pipe, straight up like that, right into that. And then deconstruct this pipe. Get rid of all, I don't need this anymore. Get rid of all of that. Okay. I'm mostly setting this up now because next week when I go to record this, I won't remember that that was my plan. So it's best it happens now. So you're going to do exactly the same thing, Sparky. You are just, and you know what? Just for, hang on, slow it down. Just for safety, let's get rid of that. We're going to get rid of, in fact, could you please yellow alert that? Could you get rid of that immediately? And I'm just going to put some tiles up around here so you guys can walk around. And I'm going to extend this ladder up here. There's a reason for this, kids. Trust me. Don't trust me. It's a terrible idea to trust me. Don't ever trust me. Ventilation. Gas pipe. Boom. Bring it over here and up here. I know it's unreachable now, but it's not going to be for long. And then throw the vent over there. Just because I don't want that stuff somehow creeping in back into the main base over here. Base 2.0. Okay. I'm feeling a little better about all this. I'm still sketchy on power. But I'm feeling a little better about getting all of that toxic gas out of here relatively efficiently. Now we're going to do the same thing down here. And then I think the plan is just to largely close this part of the base off. I'm just going to start walling stuff off here and getting all of this out of here. It'll help save on oxygen, if nothing else. It'll be, I'll move any of our oxygen generators. Well, I'll reconstruct some new ones over here. Be just less space we have to fill with oxygen. I hope that's a good idea. So we're cleaning up this side of the base. We deconstructed basically everything in the old base. And then I can figure out what things that were in the old base I need to put back. This is my idea. I won't remember any of this by this time next week, but, hope springs eternal. That is probably an excellent place to call it on Oxygen Not Included for today. Do please keep the comments coming in. As I said, my brain is very, very tiny. It can only hold limited amounts of information at any given point. But I do read all the comments. I do go through them, and I try to do the best I can. This is a very, very complicated, complex game for me that makes me cry, but I do enjoy playing it at the end of the day. Oh, you can have whatever you want in there. There you go, Sparky. So do please keep the comments coming in. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Oh yeah, I like that. It kind of looks like Andy Warhol came in here and threw up. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. Excuse you. You were literally in a cubicle, but you felt the need to pee on the floor.